Championship match for the PBA 50 finals here at the PBA World Series of Bowling.
The #1 seed is from Ocala, Florida, PBA Hall of Famer Walter Ray Williams Jr.
The all-time greatest title holder in the history of the PBA Tour.
Great shots.
Week 10 to start for arguably the greatest bowler the sport has ever known.
47 PBA Tour titles, Randy, a number that will likely never be equaled. The 7-time PBA Player of the Year has also been named PBA 50 Player of the Year the last 2 seasons. Congratulations to Walter Ray on that.
Spare for Walter Ray to open up. He elected to open the match on that lane. Now, Amleto Monticelli, who defeated Pete Weber. Championship match here, PBA 50 finals. Points race during the PBA 50 Tour season. Walter Ray led everyone. 243-208, the final in our opening match. Now, Monticelli, opening shot, championship match. A little light, a little quick, maybe. 7-pin.
Right you are, Mike J. This ball definitely light, but could have got lucky and tripped the 7 out. His last tour title came in 2005.
The last time Walter Ray and Amleto competed in a televised title match was a little over 15 years ago in the 1998 National Finance Challenge. Even though he would strike 8 times, an open 4th frame would eventually cost Amleto the match, with Walter Ray prevailing by just 6 pins, winning 237 to 231.
All time on the PBA Tour, Walter Ray Williams Jr. versus Amleto Monticelli. 1-5 career TV record and 1-2 in title matches. So not a lot of success against the great one.
I'm not sure there was a whole lot of folks that had a lot of success against Walter on TV.
Strike for Monticelli. Walter Ray steps up in the 2nd frame. Out on the PBA 50 circuit, 3 titles this season, 7 overall, and back-to-back PBA 50 Tour Player of the Year honors, added to his 7 Player of the Year awards out on the PBA Tour.
Camera's making a shadow, so. Oh, really? Dead hook. Thanks for this pattern, guys. Jeez.
We talked to him about bowling on this Cheetah wall pattern. He said he hated it. Even though he's won on it, he said he hated it. He's got underreaction on the left lane. This one overhooks, going through the nose.
Spare for Walter Ray.
I mean, Walter Ray can hook it a little bit. I wonder why he doesn't just move in and try to open the lane up a bit.
Something different.
There it is. Strike for Williams.
His last win on the regular tour was back in 2010, the USBC Masters in Reno. Struggling on the regular tour. He's a full-time competitor still on the regular tour, and I think the struggles are mainly due to the fact that the regular tour has turned into a high rev tour. Walter Ray has a hard time keeping up with the young gunslingers and those high rev rates.
Monticelli, the two-time PBA Player of the Year in 89 and 90. The short lead trying to double, and that comes up high. 3, 6, 7, 10.
It looks soft out of his hand, and on Cheetah, you have to stay aggressive. I mean, not overly aggressive, but you get too soft and you get the ball right, it's going to jump just like this one did. See that ball cut right through the nose, and 3, 6, 7, 10 standing.
Open frame for Monticelli, handing the lead to Williams on the bench.
If you're going to use the dirt to the right, you got to keep your speed up.
Amleto, the 2012 PBA 50 Tour Rookie of the Year. Fourth frame. Mixing, strikes, does Monticelli.
Like they're starting to get a little wet drive, MJ. Saw the overreaction on the right lane, and the left lane looks like it's trying to squirt. Ball barely makes it to the 1-3.
Light and an 8-pin for Walter Ray.
Through the face first ball on that lane, makes a move. You heard him say it's too much. This one doesn't hook enough. Tell you what, there's a lot of action going on there just to leave the 8-pin. Looked like the bucket and the 7-pin were up there for a bit.
You threw right in the dead hit.
Well, he's starting with the hookingest ball in his arsenal, the Mastermind. See how long he stays with it. That will be determined by how effective he is in getting that ball to the pocket. Thus far, not so good.
That one carries. Strike in the fifth frame for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Leads by 9 pins. Here's his wife, Paige Pennington, enjoying the action.
And what's interesting is Walter Ray is the tournament leader. He gets choice of starting lane. He chose to finish on the right lane, the lane he's complaining about, the lane he hasn't hit the pocket yet on. Obviously, he had a better look in practice than he does now.
Chance to snatch the lead back with a double. Neither player has yet to double here in this championship match. Fifth frame. There it is. Espanol. +1 for Monticelli.
Coming up next Sunday, the PBA's signature event, the Barbasol Tournament of Champions. Live from Thunderbolt Lanes in Detroit. Coverage begins at noon Eastern here on ESPN.
Taking the lead, and now a chance to extend it to 11 pins. Championship match here, PBA 50 Finals at the World Series of Bowling. Left turn
Holy
signal.
cow. Take a look at this. Looks like a pretty good shot halfway down the lane, and then it looks like somebody kicked it.
Monticelli fills the box with a slash, spare, even match.
Alrighty, come on.
Walter Ray with an opportunity to double. He's yet to have one here. has not struck yet on the right lane. The lane he chose to finish on. 6th frame. And he gets one. Double. And a 10-pin lead now for Walter Ray.
Rivers Jr. leads by 10 pins, 7th frame.
Back-to-back strikes for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Takes a 10-pin lead on the left lane, looking for a 3-bagger.
Gary, baby, come on. Yes.
And Walter Ray tuning in, dialing in. And now Turkeys to take a 20-pin advantage over Amleto Monticelli.
Gary, baby, come on. Yes.
I think he liked that one.
Monticelli, right lane, struck back here in the 5th. And how about a 4-9 crumble?
Well, that's a nice break. Amleto needs a good break right now, and something good to go his way if he wants to get back in this match. That one gets way out on the edge, about the 2nd board, and comes in high, trips the 4-9. Walter Ray didn't really care for that break.
Little golf clap. Mariner looks on. And now Amleto can cut the lead in half with another strike and a double. 8th frame championship match. And the 4 and the 10 go away.
Two great breaks right there. Amleto really fighting through the transition. Trip 4-9 on the right lane, trip 4-7-10 on the left lane after he went Brooklyn on that lane. What a great break. He's going to keep moving.
Hey, come on.
Kind of fitting that we close out this World Series of Bowling with a match between perhaps the greatest international player of all time with the greatest American player of all time.
There's no question about that. I mean, Amleto's the greatest international player ever. He's paved the way for the likes of guys like Mika Koivuniemi, along with the international superstars that we've seen throughout the World Series of Bowling.
Oh, 10-pin.
Really? Don't throw it there. Trip the 4-9 or 10 out. Come on. Come on. Spirit it. Spirit it. Spirit it. Spirit it.
Deadeye drops a 10-pin, 19-pin lead.
Here's the situation now. Amleto Monticelli can strike out 9th and 10th frame and shut out Walter Ray. He's going to keep moving left and keep opening up this oil pattern. He has to. Can't rely on tripping 4-9s and 4-7-10s for strikes. He's got to keep migrating in and opening the lane up.
And Amleto continues the string of strikes, cuts the lead to 9 pins.
As he moves over to the left lane, remember the last 2 shots, MJ, he threw over there. Brooklyn and then heavy trip 4-7-10. He needs 3 strikes, all 3. If he goes double 9, we have the possibility of a tie. Anything less than double 9, Walter Ray can still win this game. It's all about this shot right here because he's going to make another move. If it's the correct move and he gets it off his hand the right way and it gets to the 1-3, he knows he's made the right adjustment.
And no trip 4 that time.
Just got it right early and the ball stood up and went high. Walter Ray just needs a mark in the 10th if Amleto spares here. Stranger things have happened. Although I don't think it's gonna. No, he doesn't need a mark.
2:04. And Walter Ray Williams Jr. just needs to hit some sticks to claim the PBA 50 Finals Championship. The PBA 50 Player of the Year, Walter Ray Williams Jr., top points earner in the PBA 50 circuit this year, claims the very first PBA 50 Finals Championship.
Got good shots in the room and dead hook.
Victory lap for Walter Ray. Walter Ray Williams Jr., PBA 50 Finals champion.
Another trophy for an overcrowded mantle. We'll be back and talk with our champion coming up next at the World Series of Bowling. The very first PBA 50 Finals. Our champion is Walter Ray Williams Jr., back-to-back Player of the Year on the PBA 50 circuit, and he is with Kimberly Pressler.
Congrats to you, Walter. You look like you were having a lot of fun out there. How much did you enjoy playing against Amleto?
Well, I enjoy bowling against all these guys, but Leto, I've been bowling against him for the last 30 years, plus Pete, and it's just an honor to bowl against him, and we can beat him. That's even better. I was expecting a little higher scores, but they played a little tricky tonight, so I'm glad that they turned out the way I did. Finally got the lanes figured out a little bit, threw some better shots, and to see Amleto miss a single pin like that, very unusual, but I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations again on your win.
Join us next Sunday, live from Thunder Bowl Lanes in Detroit for the first major championship of 2014, the Barbasol PBA Tournament of Champions. Coverage begins at noon Eastern on ESPN. Coming up next, an event showcasing some of America's most talented youth bowlers, the Teen Masters Grand Championships. Stay tuned for that. For Randy Peterson and Kimberly Pressler, this is Mike Jakubowski. Congratulations to both of today's winners, Ben Laughlin and Walter Ray Williams Jr.